Hello and welcome. My name is Anne Vivian. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Tarot Messages and Guidance video for November 2021. My name is Anne Vivian. I am a clairvoyant, visionary, mind, body, spirit coach. I have degrees in studio art and counseling. I read tarot, I make art. I have a radio show. I have this YouTube channel. I do some writing. I do groups. I do a lot of things. I'm so excited you've joined me today. And what I'm doing today is this tarot messages video by sign. And what that entails is I'm pulling some cards. I've got tarot cards. I've got sacred geometry cards, beautiful ones by Francene Hart. I'm mixing it up a little in November. I've got the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. This month, I decided I'm going to pull tarot cards and oracle cards, and I will do that for each sign. I'm going to pull a few cards for each zodiac sign. So I suggest that you tune into your sun sign for your general energy, your rising sign for could be your physical life energy and general energy, your identity, how you see yourselves, how others see you, appearance, and your moon sign for messages about your emotional, intuitive life and consciousness. Shall we begin? Okay, so I have pulled these three decks. I'm going to pull cards for each sign and tell you what messages are coming through. Okay. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Virgo. I love these cards by Kyle Gray. All the diversity of messages and types of guides. I love the sacred geometry cards by Francene Hart. Beautiful sacred geometry and mixed with her creative visions, nature, and forms of many varieties. Hey, Aries, let's start with Aries. How's it going, Aries? Here's your report for November 2021. We've got the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles for Aries. You're prepared to make a change and maybe even a move this month, Aries. Your energy is, you're fighting, you've got your sword out, you're not afraid to cut ties or to end things that have been annoying you, bugging you, or just aren't for your highest good. You were definitely in alignment with the energy, the collective energy I was talking about with change. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance, it's family, it's ancestry. You're working hard on establishing something, I feel, Aries, and a lot of Aries have the resources around them to make the positive changes they want to financially and career. And it's about using the resources that are already around you. You're able to fight through some battles and create more positive change in your life, Aries, I feel like. And I also feel like there's an emphasis on learning and growth and you being able to expand your mind. There might be higher education classes you can take. This might help you to expand your financial and career opportunities. Your sacred geometry card is DNA. Your Angels and Ancestors card is Moon. Aries, you're getting ready to make some changes. You're anticipating what changes you want to make. The Moon is guiding you to take a minute, tune into your intuition. Ask yourself what divine timing might be here and what things are appropriate for you to move forward on, take action on, do your Aries thing of jumping into it what things are appropriate for you to hold back on. The timing might not be right for everything. So pay attention to your intuition, Aries. You're sometimes moving really fast and you don't even realize that you're getting an intuition until you realize, oh, I was just getting a hunch. And so I feel like the moon is asking you to pay attention to these. You might even want to take little breaks and slow down. You can get a lot of intuitions from your dreams, Aries. DNA. It's interesting. We've got a family theme here with the 10 of Pentacles and the DNA, because 10 of Pentacles is a family ancestry card. And you have genetics right here with the sacred geometry of the DNA, double helix. I feel like, Aries, the message for you with all this is you're beginning to understand what you want to take away from what you've learned, maybe other structures, maybe family, maybe friends, maybe career, job, education. It could be anything. You're learning what you want to leave behind. You're learning what you learned that you want to take with you, that you want to use as a building block for your next project chapter. So ask yourself, what am I leaving behind? What do I need to leave behind in order to create this, build this new empire that I want to build? Whatever it is, a project, a relationship, spiritual growth. What changes can I make to increase my finances, which might involve going back to basics and coming up with a new plan, new blueprints. The DNA is a blueprint that creates a whole amazing organism, human body. So you start with one idea, goal, paradigm, mantra, and you build that on that vision and expand it into a whole organism. So that is the energy I'm picking up for you, Aries. Have a beautiful, blessed November, and I will see you next video. Don't forget to check out my November forecast for the month radio show that was filmed on November 2nd. Check that out on my YouTube channel as well. Blessings, Aries. We got next Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Welcome. Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. Okay. All right. Taurus, we got a Taurus for you. Can't make this stuff up. We have the geometric shape from Sacred Geometry card of Taurus for my beautiful Taurans. All right, Taurus, for a Taurus. Well, I feel like this shape is saying to me, Taurus, some of you might feel like you've been going around in circles, and some of you don't mind this, that you've been perhaps going in a circular path, a circular pattern with something. And a circular pattern is all about the feminine, receptive, emotional, non-linear. So I feel like with Taurus, you're learning how to work with that energy and embrace it. And there are times when you might want to be more linear. Here we have some lines, and then we're going to the linear, the Two of Wands. It's your tarot card, one of your tarot cards. So I see you going back and forth between embracing that intuitive, sensual, sensory wisdom and way about you, Taurus, that you can be patient, you can plod along, you can feel things out, you can create that stability and in a non-linear, intuitive way. And then also you want to balance that out with, this month you have the opportunity to really clarify your visions, Taurus. I think you're going to have more clarity, you're going to have more mental power and more abilities to use your mental focus to narrow in, zone in on what it is that you want to create, make some decisions. I feel like the message that's coming through for you, Taurus, is also about allowing yourself to go at your own pace, allowing yourself to be different. You might feel like you're on a different wavelength, and it might be less than inspiring or nurturing to you, but you might feel like you're going at a different pace than those around you, or have a little bit different process for creating something or learning something. But I feel like the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, They're guiding you to use some sword energy, some wand energy, some mental energy, some fiery energy, as well as you're making plans and making decisions. You've got Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So I feel like, all right, Taurus, you're beginning to be more aware of a situation and your own reactions to the situation. You're beginning to be aware of the problems, but also resources, and perhaps your coworkers, the groups you're involved in, your family, some circle you're involved in. It's like you didn't want to hear something and now you're hearing it. And you're able to see a vision for the future for yourself as you gain clarity regarding what the reality is around you. You're seeing things more clearly, having more insight and intuitive experiences, understanding your own fears, your own desires. What is it that you want to create? Two of Wands is all about manifestation, creating that vision, creating that plan. And then doing your beautiful Taurus thing as well, of just being, connecting with nature, connecting with your feminine genius, that feminine receptive state of allowing. So I feel like you have both available to you this month, Taurus, and you have the ability to overcome obstacles and to make progress achieving your goals. Have a beautiful, blessed November. Please tune into my November general energy forecast for general energy forecast. Blessings. I'll see you next video. It's getting a little cold. And I'm going to move on to, where am I? Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Pulled some cards for you, my friend. Gemini, we've got the Magician and the King of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Air Guardian, Himalayan Passage. Gemini. I feel like you are doing your Gemini thing of doing a lot of thinking this month. You're maybe surrounded by people who are mentors to you, you might be surrounded in person or via social media or a class or a book that you read. People who are mentors, masters in a field, people who have something to teach you, and you're able to learn quite a bit and understand information and content that's going to help you. A lot of Geminis in your career. I feel like there's a big focus on work for you, Gemini. You're refining your skills, your craft. Magician is all about bringing it all together and manifesting. And I feel like, Gemini, you're doing some manifesting this month. You're over here manifesting away and finding innovative ways of using your charm, your wit, your talents to get it done. And I feel like there is an authority figure in your life. You could be the authority figure. And I feel like the message for you, Gemini, is to contact your inner authority, allow yourself to be influenced by those that you admire, and also trust your own gut, trust your own instincts and your own inner genius, your own access to divine. Your big focus on goals. We've got Himalayan Passage. This is a mountain. I feel the mountain, this archetypal symbol for goals, visions, dreams, is beckoning you, Gemini, to create that vision, that plan for yourself. You've got Air Guardian, shift your perception. And there's a big emphasis on your mental activity this month, Gemini. You are being asked to tune into that inner wisdom so that you expand not only the intellect, but your mystical wisdom, that you're integrating the earth, air, water, fire. So you've got the Air Guardian, you've got the strong Air, King of Swords, you've got that logic, that reason, that genius, that analytical ability, that creative ability with words, with music. You're being asked to integrate that with the water, the earth, the fire. You're asked to integrate that. You're given the opportunity to integrate that as you learn different things from masters and mentors, and meet different parts of yourself. Integrate your intuition, integrate your creativity, your drive, your desire, your sensory imagination and perception to create these goals as realities in this earth plane. And I feel some Gemini might want to take a trip, might want to do some traveling in November. And I feel like Gemini, you feel like you've got a lot of company around you, opportunities to connect with others as well. And I feel like there's a certain nurturing for you this month, Gemini, when it comes to maybe even traveling and having adventures with a friend, a mate, a partner. And this can help you to kind of get out of your head too, and to get into your body, get into your fire, your different aspects. And it can be very beautiful for you this month, Gemini. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful November. Don't forget to check out my November collective energy forecast, where I channeled a message from Ascended Master Moses. That's also on this channel. Blessings, Gemini. Next we have Cancer. Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pulled some cards for you. Ooh, hello, Cancer. Moon children. We've got the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles. Love and money. What's not to celebrate? What's not to celebrate? So I feel for you, Cancer, the energy for November is, it's just so much heart energy. I feel for you, Cancer. A lot of Cancers are able to feel love. You're able to give love. You have a big focus on love. You have a big focus on your heart chakra and on get-togethers. They're important to a lot of Cancers, even if you're doing a Friendsgiving and not a Thanksgiving, even if you're doing a unconventional way of connecting with others. There's maybe some sensual, sexual energy for Cancer. There's some relationship energy. I feel like Lovers is saying it's really important to take care of your heart this month, Cancer. It's important to make sure you do the self-care to nurture yourself emotionally and nurture your spiritual heart, that high heart chakra. Nurture all of your hearts. You've got the Three of Pentacles. I'm mixing up my cards here. Bear with me. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Work, teamwork. I feel like you're able to move past some obstacle this month, Cancer. You're able to ascend and gain higher ground. You're able to really move through some barrier or some threshold and make real progress in some project. A lot of you, this might have to do with work, but it could be any life area. But I feel like you passed through a threshold and you have more ability and freedom and working with more of the energies you want to work with something. But it's really important that you take good care of yourself, Cancer, because I feel like Spirit is saying some of you are ignoring yourself and your own needs. And so whatever this is, part of the integrity for holding more power and responsibility and blessings and expanded material or creative or spiritual consciousness is the importance of taking care of yourself, being a good caretaker of your mind, body, spirit in order to hold that and manifest it. Excuse me. You've got Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. So I want to suggest that, Cancer, you need to be able to protect yourself while being vulnerable. You need to be able to open your heart and connect, because we can't connect if we don't open our heart, can we? But also learn how to set boundaries, say no, reach out for the help and support you need, make changes so that you are nurturing your mind, body, spirit. And this will help you in these new projects and abundance and opportunities that are wanting to come to you. Merkaba, oh, that's so funny. Merkaba just came up in another group I did. Merkaba, also known, I think, as Metatron's cube. Could be wrong. I could be misquoting that. Someone said that the other day. I didn't research it. Merkaba is your sacred geometry card. I feel like the Merkaba is being offered to you, Cancer, to transcend some of this lower energy and connect with your higher self, connect with that higher consciousness that wants to come through. You're being guided to walk through some passage and gain higher ground. You're now working with higher energies. Your chakras are now more open. You have more consciousness and intuition, intuitive abilities. Some of you have this more expanded consciousness, and the Merkaba can help you to channel that. If you work with this sacred geometry shape or buy a crystal, work with a crystal in the sacred geometry shape, it can help you to really embody that and balance that energy in your physical state, in your physical body. And it's so important as you're ascending here and working with these more expanded energies and consciousness, Cancer. A lot of you might have had experiences with angels or spirit guides or spirits. As you're expanding this, as you're expanding in your career and financial opportunities and your maybe responsibilities, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're really grounding that energy and saying no when you need to say no. Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to tune to the general energy report, general energy forecast, I have a separate radio show episode here on my YouTube channel for that. So check that out. Have a beautiful November, Cancer. Blessings. Moving on to, hello, Leo. Row, meow. Hello, my beautiful Leonine friends. All right, Leo, November, we've got 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You got some Swords energy here. Leo, I feel like some Leos might be needing to do some self-care around burnout. I feel like some Leos, you're feeling perhaps a loss of direction and you're needing to take a step back. You're needing to maybe reorient yourself. I feel like for some Leos, you're facing some fears and facing some realities. And this is your power, because as you face your fears and realities, this is a card about fears and nightmares. You're facing those nightmares and those monsters. You're able to overcome it. The 6 of Swords is about transcendence. It's about moving to a higher level. It's about overcoming obstacles. You're able to overcome these fears as you face them, my friend. Square, grounding. A lot of Leos, you need some grounding this month. You need to simplify. You might need to let go of something. This might be letting go of old habits. It could be letting go of a relationship. It could be grieving a loss. And it could be feeling just a little bit off center because you're going through change. You're going through transformation, my beautiful Leo. You're finding a better way. And Square is guiding you to set things up for yourself, Leo. Don't delay. Make a plan. Come up with a grounding vision for yourself, a grounding plan or mantra. This might even be a grounding physical place where you can go and just breathe and center. You don't have to be the center of attention. You can just let your hair down and not look great and kind of just get in touch with yourself, Leo. I feel like for some Leos, it might be really helpful to create a list of some small steps you can take towards the future, to get in touch with a vision for a better future for yourself, and to create a plan, some time to work on that plan. What small steps can I take towards healing and growth and manifesting my dreams? You've got water guardian, connecting with your emotions. I feel like a lot of Leos are having a lot of emotions this month. Some Leos are feeling even overwhelmed, and this is a sign that we need to, take care of your emotions, or they'll take care of you. Deal with your emotions or they'll deal with you. So deal with your emotions with compassion, with grace, Leo. You may need to take some time by yourself. You may need to take time if you've got family members or friends who are kind of overwhelming you or pressing your buttons. If you're dealing with some emotional things come up yourself, you might be more aware of your own emotions, issues, shadow coming to the surface. And November is a great time for you, Leo, to get in touch with your emotions, do some cleaning out of some old emotional stuff that might need to have that refreshing water healing. You might do some inner child work. You might do some shadow work, getting in touch with unconscious beliefs, old beliefs that need to be reprogrammed. And I just feel drawn to pull one more card for you, Leo. Medicine Wheel. This is a very healing month for you, Leo. You are able to get in touch with your inner medicine, your inner guide. You're able to get in touch with the healing guides and your emotions. You're able to be there for others too. And I feel like you have the opportunity to ground this month. You've also got, I'm looking at turtle right in the middle of that medicine wheel. You've got the opportunity to slow down and create a space for yourself to really tune in to your inner guide and your inner healer so that you can do some healing. And I feel like you have smoother waters ahead. You have divine cosmic blessings coming to you. A lot of Leos might have some contact with their ancestors this month, spirits. So do some healing this month. You do have some beautiful energy coming towards you and beautiful healing that can happen, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to watch the general energy video, that is the radio show I did November 2nd. It's also on this channel, on my radio show, Mystical Adventures. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful November, Leo. Right. Next, we've got Virgo. Hi, Virgo. What cards have we got for you? Virgo, we've got the 10 of Wands. We got the 5 of Cups. We've got some heavy energy for you to start off with, but fear not. Heavy energy always means that's an opportunity to lighten up. So 10 of Wands and 5 of Cups for my beautiful Virgos. Virgo, some of you may have taken on too much. Some of you may have made progress in some way, but felt like now I'm second guessing myself. I've put some energy into this project, but now I don't even know if I want to go in this direction. I feel like Virgos, you may be wondering if it's worth it. You're wondering if the energy that you have put into something, you are putting into something, you are planning to put into something will be worth the rewards. And I feel like Virgo, the energy around you is you're reflective and introspective. You have the opportunity to be reflective and introspective this month, Virgo, and you're taking your time to decide something. You're trying to make improvements and really look at what's going to help you. You have the opportunity, Virgo, to look at what's going to help you not feel burdened, what's going to help you let go of some burdens, what's going to help you let go of some sorrows and some more tricky, heavy energy, and to lighten up. You're looking at ways to lighten your load and looking at ways of maybe making some changes moving forward. I feel like relationships is also highlighted for you. I just feel that intuitively, Virgo. And I feel like you're finding new ways of connecting with people, healing some relationships, and you're finding how you can maybe let go and release of some baggage in relationships. This could be your own expectations. It could be forgiveness. It could be seeing someone a new light. You have the opportunity to do that, Virgo. Labyrinth is your sacred geometry card. Labyrinth, it's a journey, isn't it? I feel Labyrinth is guiding you, my darling Virgo, to enjoy the journey, not the destination. You're really focused on the destination right now and making the right decision and second guessing yourself, but take a step back, focus on the labyrinth, focus on enjoying the meditative, pleasurable experience of walking in that circular weaving pattern of being one with yourself, the earth, this moment. I feel this can help you gain clarity about your decisions, about how you want to let go of some heaviness, maybe recharge some relationships. You want to make changes in your finances, career, goals, and you're able to stop overthinking when you trust and thrive. Stag. And stag is about sacrifice. You know, one decision entails, it requires, it mandates that we're choosing one path but not another. That's the definition of a decision. The root word size, in size, that cutting. We're cutting something away. We're losing something in order to gain something. And so help with your decisions is about coming to terms with sacrifice, with letting something go, Virgo, and to trust yourself, trust what is best for you to change and let go of, trust where you need to maybe let go and let God, where you need to allow things to fall as they will, and where is helpful for you in your goals and what you want to accomplish, to take action, to analyze, to make decisions and move the energy forward. I feel stag and labyrinth are guiding you, Virgo. You're going to have opportunities. You're going to have a lot of things that you are aware of as possibilities in your life, but take a step back, do some meditation, take a bath, go to the ocean, go to a mountain, go to a yoga retreat, go for a hike, do something to shift your mind into the here and now and not worry about making decisions, not worry about solving problems or thinking. And this is going to help you arrive at your solution. You need to be in a state of allowing, I feel like, Virgo, and you're going to be able to get there. And when you get there, you're going to find you have more solutions available and more opportunities available. Here we go. Then you thought. Spring. See your seeds grow. You're going to see the seeds grow when you arrive at that place of allowing and feeling in alignment with your actions and not overanalyzing or second guessing yourself. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Shift from your mind to your heart, your instincts, my friend. Trust that intuition and get to your intuition by disconnecting from the same old analytical mind and give your mind an opportunity to shift into more of that instinctual place. So the world is your oyster when you do that, Virgo. You have beautiful energy for getting solutions, making progress, letting go of those burdens and being more light and free and experiencing more joy and abundance. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to see the general energy forecast, I have that in a separate video. It's in my general energy for November radio show. I also channeled a message from Moses, Ascended Master Moses, and that's from November 2nd. If you want to tune into that show, I have it posted on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. Have a beautiful November. I'll see you next video. Welcome to part 2 of your tarot messages by sign video for November 2021. Let us continue with Libra through Pisces. Libra, you're up next. Hello, Libra. Let's see what spirit messages are here for you. Okay, so we've got some wands here. We've got 5 of Wands and 9 of Wands tarot for Libra 2021, November. Libra, I feel like you're taking a bit of a step back and you're looking at some new options and new ways of doing things. You're understanding yourself more and your needs more, and you're putting pause on some things. That's 9 of Wands energy, putting some pause on some things so that you may renegotiate some things in your life, reprioritize. 5 of Wands, you're gonna overcome this challenge. You might feel like it's a bit of a battle in some ways this month, Libra. You might feel you've taken on too much and you need to lighten your load and prioritize, put some things on the front burner, some things on the back burner. And you've got Himalayan passage. Oh, something's just tickling my throat. Spirit wanting to get your attention, Libra. Excuse me. Blueberry, dandelion, elderberry tea, cinnamon in it too. Delicious. Interesting. We have 2 mountains that came up. So for the ancestors and angels and ancestors cards, we've got mountains. And for the sacred geometry, we have this Himalayan mountain card, Himalayan passage. So Libra, you're focused. You're more focused this month, and you're taking control. You're making some changes to make your life easier, to make your life flow better, to be more in harmony with your goals. You're really narrowing in on your vision. Triangle, mountain, that shape, it's an archetypal symbol, image, metaphor for, not metaphor, but it's an archetypal symbol for goals, visions, dreams. So you're focused on goals, visions, dreams in November, Libra. And it's a very grounding energy. It's a very parental energy. You're taking a stand for yourself. You're able to help others as you're focused as well. I feel like Libra, the message for you is you need to get rid of some distractions so that you can really step up to the plate and do what you want to do. You've gotten a little bit out of balance, perhaps maybe some Libras taking on some responsibilities, or even unconsciously, all of a sudden you have all these things in your life and you can't get anything done because there's just too many things that just magnetically were drawn into your beautiful gravitational pull, Libra. And it's time to look at those astronomical entities and decide which one you want in your gravitational pull. Which ones do you want orbiting you, and which ones do you need to send on their way? Because you do have the ability to have excellent focus and make some real progress in achieving your goals. But I feel that the taking a step back is what Spirit is suggesting, to really clarify your needs, Libra, and make adjustments as needed. You can't please everyone and you can't do everything at once. The message is allow the things that want to come into your life to come into your life by creating the space for them mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, psychically. All right, Libra, have a fabulous November. Thank you so much for tuning in. Scorpio, welcome, Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the Emperor and the 7 of Wands. some power cards, Scorpio. I feel like you're feeling in your natural power this month, Scorpio. It is the month when the sun is in Scorpio for most of this month, November. You're feeling more in control. I feel like the energy around you is you're steady, you're moving forward. You feel like you have more support. A lot of Scorpios feel there's more support and energy available to you. And a lot of Scorpios are really making strides. You're able to break free from certain situations that have been a drain on your energy. And you've been able to renegotiate some things so that you have more energy allocated to the things in your life that you're really prioritizing. There may be an authority figure in your life, Scorpio, that is rather influential on you at this time. And, you know, authority figures, that can be a really good thing. It can be, you know, it can be out of balance and overly influencing people. But Scorpio, I feel like the person, the energy of the authority figure influencing you, you're able to gain some confidence by working with some authority figures this month. Got Taurus, who came up for Taurus earlier, and Sky Father. So here's the Sky Father again. You know, this is Father. Emperor is the archetypal father in the tarot. You've got Sky Father come out with the angels and ancestor cards and this beautiful bald eagle. You've got some authority, you've got some father energy in you, Scorpio, in November, which can be really helpful to you to be confident, be productive, be a leader, be decisive, be powerful, but also that you're able to be influenced by people with power, by father figures, authority figures in your life. And I feel like you're learning how to be more of a powerful person, learning to stand in your own authority, Scorpio, and you're learning how to adjust to other people's energy as you are standing in your power. You're learning how to be in the presence of other people and still hold that power with integrity. So Taurus is the sacred geometry shape, and I feel you are experimenting with the circle of power and the community power. You're experimenting with how to hold power in a shared way, in a, you know, not power over someone, not power under someone, power with people. The more power I have, the more power you have. You're understanding how to work in a community sense, in a group sense, in a family sense, and share your power without losing power. I feel like you're wanting to come to the end and end some things in your life, Scorpio. You're wanting to let some things go and start a new chapter in which you're taking control, but in a tempered way, with respect, with mutual partnership, with love, and with the right people, using a structure of shared power so that you can make decisions and share resources and come up with ideas together with mutual respect, so one person isn't over dominating the other. And this is the next phase for understanding how to use your power and channeling that in the circle of power. That's that beautiful shared, you know, more of a matriarchal form of power is going to be really beneficial to you, Scorpio. And I feel like a lot of Scorpios are going to take more of a lead on projects in November. You might find you have more of an opportunity to lead in November, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. Blessed November. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. Welcome. Sagittarius, here are your tarot cards. We've got Justice. We've got Five of Pentacles. I feel like, Sagittarius, you're ready to take a break. Some of you. Thanksgiving is coming up here in the States. It's the holiday season is upon us. Sagittarius, you are, you're often very driven. You're also motivated by joy and celebration and reverie and relaxation. I feel like Sagittarius, there's some part of your life you may be feeling, I just don't even want to deal with it. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm at my wit's end. I've tried, it's not working. There's something that's bothering you, and you're, I think a lot of Sagittarius, your instinct is just sort of take a break from it. It's the energy around you. You might be aware that there is some sort of imbalance or disturbance, or a neighbor or a family member or friend, or organization or group that you're involved in, or some part of your own life is needing attention. It's not what you want it to be. And you are trying to find a sophisticated, integrity-centered way of approaching it. And I feel like some Sagittarians are just backing off a little from the situation in order to come up with a plan. So justice is about balancing things. It's about, finding that equilibrium. It's about decisions. I feel like a lot of Sagittarians are taking a step back to figure out how they want to approach certain things, and maybe even wanting to approach things in another way. I'm feeling finances is highlighted for a lot of Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of Sagittarians are looking at finances and aware of where some of your financial expenditures, even drains, are aware of where you want your finances to go, and opportunities. You can see opportunities for creating more abundance, prosperity, and managing your flow of money so that you have more balanced in and out of the finances. And you're able to, I think, let go of some things, rearrange some things to help you with finances. I also feel like just second house for you highlighted money, values, worth. And I feel like you're looking at Sagittarius. What do you really value in life? What am I really wanting to prioritize? What do I really want? And so you're making decisions. It's a great time to make decisions as you're understanding this, what you really prioritize. We've got heptagon, seven-sided, sacred geometry card, and sage, be devoted and committed. Well, that's such a Sagittarian card. You sage, you. This is a very spiritual, seven-sided shapes are very spiritual and introspective. I feel like it is an introspective time for you Sagittarians in some ways. And you've got an introspective card with the sage coming out. I feel like you're being guided to come up with some new paradigms, to adopt some new paradigms mentally, spiritually, Sagittarius, that are going to help you be more in alignment with your values, your true core values, so that you can make adjustments in your finances accordingly, in your career, so that you can figure out ways of dealing with problems in life in maybe a new way. Maybe you've been approaching, a problem, someone who is wanting your help, an area in your life where things just, you're a little frustrated. And I feel like Spirit is guiding you, turn within. I did a whole show for the energy forecast for November, collective reading on my radio show, and Moses showed up. I channeled a message from the Ascended Master Moses, and he talks about something you might find really interesting to look at, Sagittarius, if you want to check out that radio show. It was the show filmed earlier this month. And Moses talked about how it's important to open our mind to that higher mind, God speaking to us, Spirit speaking to us, and to let in this divine genius that we all have access to, so that we can understand new solutions to problems, see things in a new way, see solutions where our human mind, at least lower mind, hasn't seen them. And I feel as you're doing this, Sagittarius, you're going to come up with your genius solutions. You're going to come up with your genius plans, and you're going to create more love and balance and abundance and spiritual power in your life as you do this. That is how I see it. I hope you have a beautiful November, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Capricorn. Thanks for tuning in. Capricorn, your tarot cards are 8. You got some 8s here, my friend. You got 8 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. Sagittarius, I feel like you are in a flow right now. There's a lot of energy and movement. You're making time, making progress. You're moving forward with some projects. That's the general energy around you. I feel like a lot of Capricorns, a lot of Capricorns are looking to the future. You're visualizing what you want to have happen in the future, what you anticipate happening, and you're making plans accordingly. I feel like a lot of Capricorns, I'm still in Sagittarius. I'm talking to you, Capricorn. A lot of Capricorns, you're looking at career and spirituality. I feel like Capricorns are aware of some things they may need to let go. You're more aware of your unconscious. You're more aware of the spiritual forces around you. I feel like a big 12th house with you, Capricorn, for some reason, and how your spirituality, your unconscious, your higher self, your spirit guides, how that is in your spiritual beliefs are affecting your career. And I feel like a lot of Capricorns are becoming more aware of how their career and role in life, in daily life, is aligned or out of alignment. Maybe it's complex. Maybe some areas are in alignment, some are not, with your spiritual energy beliefs. You got eagles, see things from the higher perspective. Here's your spirituality being very emphasized, Capricorn. You're being asked in November to take a high perspective. You're looking to the future. I feel like you have the opportunity to see very foresightfully, that's a word, use foresight to see more clearly what is likely to happen in the future. If you're on this current path, I feel like a lot of Capricorns are looking at what changes do I need to make in order to meet these goals, dreams, visions I have for the future. You're looking at how can I recalibrate the direction right now, reset my destination and how I'm getting there so that I can really create what I want to create, not just, mindless work, not just working for working, not just achieving things to achieve them, but my achievements, I want them to have meaning. I want to assess my achievements. You have the opportunity this month, Capricorn, to make changes so that you are making changes in your roadmap so that you can let go of some things that you don't really care about manifesting and make sure and manifest those high priority things you want in life. It's like that. I get a vision of you on your deathbed, looking back at your life. A vision of you looking at you on your deathbed, looking back at your life. And what do you want to be feeling, at the end of your life? What do you want to have accomplished? You also got DNA. And I feel like for you, Capricorn, you're looking at the big picture, and I feel like you're looking at, DNA, genetics, ancestors, what ancestral influences have influenced me from the past, my sacred past ancestors. How do I want to influence my progeny? And that might not even be genetic, biological children of you or your family, but it may be, but it may also be just the people you influence in life and the things you start that will affect the next generation. You're looking to the future to see, how can I be of help and of service in both directions? How are my actions, how's my role affecting not only me in my life, but the bigger picture, the bigger family, community, ancestors that will be incarnating on the earth. And I feel like you're able to take that break to stop your work, look up, fly up to the sky, look out into the horizon and see these visions. You have that power, Capricorn, and you are able to create miracles in your life, overcome any obstacle. You have the power. So blessings, Capricorn. Have a beautiful November. All right, here we are, Aquarius, the one you've been waiting for. Aquarius, we have your card, the Star. You are a star, Aquarius. We have 6 of Cups as your tarot cards. Aquarius, November 2021. I feel like, Aquarius, you're moving forward in ways you don't even understand. You're working with energies, Aquarius, with other people's energies, with celestial energies, with your own multi-dimensional energies, with the earth energies in ways you don't even understand. And you have a connection at this time with solar energies and cosmic energies that are affecting the earth. And you can be a channel for higher consciousness to affect people. Even just being you and being your beautiful Aquarian self and understanding that you do have an effect on other people, that just grounds you and opens you up to channeling even more of this energy. I feel like there's the ability for you to tap into some star energy, some cosmic energy. It could be planetary, it could be star beings, extraterrestrial, other dimensions, other dimensional beings. And you also have the energy to tap into that mystical Uranian energy, yourself and your own multi-dimensional consciousness and abilities. And you are really affecting other people as you open yourself to the multi-dimensional aspects of you. And I feel like people might not even know this month why they feel better when they're around you, but they do. And you might even find yourself like saying things you don't know where they're coming from. You just have this instinct to do something or say something or be a certain place, and it's really helping people and people are really responding. This is this energy that I'm talking about. Aquarians, I feel like you are working with quite a bit of sun energy right now, and you're really helping your sisters and brothers on this planet, and you're really helping the communities and groups in which you circulate. White Witch, be the light. There's that earth energy too. You've got that earth energy that you're connected with as well. I think you're both cosmic and earthy this month, Aquarius, but I feel like you have some plans, you have some projects you're working on. You haven't been necessarily open about every aspect to the ideas and projects you're working on. And there is perhaps some element of secrecy to, or discrepancy about, what's the word I'm looking for? Not discrepancy. There's some sort of discernment about who you're sharing certain things with. And not everybody has to understand everything you're doing. And it's okay not to share every aspect of what you're working on with people. But I feel like you have a lot of cosmic support around you, and you also have a lot of earthly support around you. And a lot of it is just really unconscious, I feel. And that's okay. Work with the unconscious, just trust it and know that the secrets within you will arise as they're meant to arise. The secrets that you are aware of, that you're not sharing with people, are meant to come into the light. This is be the light when the time is right. You're going to be aware of, and people will become aware of, these unconscious things coming out and turning into conscious material, all in the right timing. But for right now, you do have a lot of unconscious, under the surface energy, both with your personal unconscious and collective expanded consciousness. So it's important, as you are working with these energies, to ground yourself. And it's important to find a way to ground this energy, doing some sort of ritual, writing, creative expression, talking to someone you trust. Those are all ways to move that energy, that cosmic energy, that expanded energy out into the world. And that can be really grounding, spending time in nature. So I feel like the White Witch is talking to you, the owl is talking to you about also grounding that cosmic energy in nature. Golden spiral. Yes, this is the natural powers and harmony in the universe. You're attuned with this natural, unconscious, universal force within you and around you. And as you see this operating in your life, you can begin to become aware more of how to work with it. And you can begin to become aware that part of it is mysterious and part of it is meant to be unknown. That owl, that mysterious shadow, that's part of consciousness. And part of it is conscious and part of it is in your control. And you're learning, Aquarius, in November, how to allow some things to be out of your control and also allow yourself to take the reins and be intentional about using your power intentionally. I feel there's a family influence. There might be a family emphasis this month for you, Aquarius. You might be doing some nurturing with your family, receiving nurturing, giving nurturing. You might find you're able to take a little bit more time with your family and to feel more harmony. You might be able to understand how to connect with your family in a more harmonious way, how to take care of yourself within the family group energy this month. And there might be an emphasis with also children, nurturing yourself, reunions, finding that tender way to connect with yourself and with whoever you consider your family. And sometimes it's family, not blood family. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Have a great November. Hi, Pisces. Hello, my fishies. Welcome. Ooh, we got some cards for you, Pisces. We've got Tower. I feel like I pulled this card for you recently. Pisces, got a lot of Tower going on. What's up with that? We've got Tower and Four of Pentacles for Pisces for November 2021. Well, I feel like there's a lot happening with you, Pisces. I feel this courageous energy with you, that you're facing fears, you're overcoming fears, you're using your insight to make some changes, and you're able to overthrow, maybe suddenly, maybe gradually, you're able to work through some changes and make some changes. I feel like the tarot cards are talking about part of you wanting to hold on to something, and then another part is ready for that lightning bolt. Looking at where's that bolt of insight, of inspiration. What endings would probably be beneficial for me? And can I get insight about what I need to let go of? So there's some also focus on grounding, stability, creating financial and physical stability for myself. And another aspect of your energy this month, Pisces, is about maintaining that status quo and holding on to something. You've got Together, Sacred Geometry, which is the Star of David, and Lady, Enjoy Growth and Reap Rewards. Okay. Pisces, I feel like you are, I feel that courage again with the Tower. You're kind of, there's a part of you that's coming out that's very courageous, that's very decisive, and more of a decisive, fiery, take charge, trust yourself kind of energy that I'm feeling for you, Pisces, where you're going ahead and moving forward with a project. You have more courage to do that, even if you don't get all the validation that that you could use. I see that you are creating more abundance and security in your life. And I feel like you're able to overthrow some things and let go of some things that just aren't important to you. For some of you, this might be a flash of insight, and then you let go of it gradually. For some of you, you might make some, sudden changes. Some sudden changes might happen in your life. And know that you are in a cycle of graduating from one level to another, Pisces. You're in a cycle of taking your power, taking control, moving your visions into and manifesting them into the world. And you're, putting in a drawer and closing that drawer what's really not helpful for you right now. And to me, that's a lot of it is how other people see you, how you sense other people judging you or approving of you or not approving of you. Your understanding that you are very sensitive to other people, and you're understanding how to take charge and continue with your creative manifestations, even as other people are not necessarily in harmony with you. And as you're doing this and have the faith that you have the power and the divine support to do this, you draw to you the right people who are more in harmony with you and supporting you and your project. So it's okay if you are, taking a road less traveled, Pisces, if you're feeling a little bit, out of sync with the rest of the people around you, or not quite accepted, you're going to push through this, and you're in a cycle where you're making the changes needed to manifest this abundance. And it does involve some staying power. It involves perseverance. The Four of Pentacles is also a card about perseverance. It involves staying steady. It involves, moving forward even when there are opposing forces or distractions. You're steady, you're committed, you're focused, you're persevering even during this, and you can manifest this. You've got this abundance card. Enjoy growth, reap rewards. This is an abundance card. And, this is also a card of magic, combining that circuitry of the masculine and feminine energy, combining the perfect, negative, positive energy, like in a battery. That's what you're doing right now, Pisces, is figuring out, how do I adjust this negative, positive energy flow, electricity in my battery, in order to make this magic happen. And you can, and you will make magic happen, Pisces. So thank you so much for tuning in. Blessed be, my friend. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. Check out my November general energy forecast to hear the channel message I relayed from the Ascended Master Moses for November, and I pulled some cards just for general energy for November as well. I look forward to seeing you at a future group. Check out my website for the groups I'm doing: Intuitive Development Circle online, Dream Circle, and Multidimensional Manifesting in person. I can't wait to see you. Future group, radio show, astral plane. Have a great November, and thanks again for tuning in. Take care.